Wanted to go live and show you guys what I am viewing. I'm in the Grand Canyon in Arizona. Looking down. I'm gonna walk around. And hello, Melissa. Hello, Mrs. B. Thank you so much for jumping on. Hi, Angel. Hi, Rebecca. Be careful. No, there's a guardrail. Don't worry. I just wanted to show you where I am. We're gonna go for a little walk together. Joey, I'll be back.
I'll be sitting here admiring it.
There's Joey. Let's go for a little walk in the Grand Canyon. Ooh, this place looks a little edgy. Let's take a peekaboo. Oh my dear. Be careful, don't worry, Rebecca. Check that out. Wow, hey? Isn't that crazy? It's so crazy cool to see the different places in the world and the different vegetation and the rock formations. Like I live in the Rocky Mountains in Canada, and this just takes my breath away. Let's go over here. I know it's a little edgy, but feeling a little edgy today. Ooh, check that out. Wowee, hey? And from what I understand, all those lines, the canyon all used to be underwater. So all of those lines represent the different water. Yeah, I know, right? And Mrs. B says, oh, my stomach. I know, there's no guardrail there, so we'll go back to the path. Anyways, all those lines apparently were water when the water was drying up. I won't go too close to the edge, don't worry. Wow, hey? And apparently you can come and star watch at night. So my son and I, if you don't know, we are on a mother and son road trip. We flew into Phoenix a few days ago and grabbed a car and we did a road trip up to Sedona. I took a bunch of prayer requests up to the chapel on the rock, and let's not drop you guys down there. Oh dear. Oh, look at that line. Anyways, I took a bunch of prayer requests up to the chapel and prayed for everybody who had a request for me. I lit candles for you guys, and I just think that I am in the most majestic, spiritually charged place in the world. I find that my body literally tingles and buzzes. The closer I get to Sedona, and then the Grand Canyon even has its own majestic feel to it, as I'm sure that you can feel even just through the canyon. Check that out. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to do a live and show you where I am and what I'm up to. Click on this one too. We'll go here. I'm being careful, don't worry. Wow. Okay, let's see if we can find another edge. in my retreats, I teach international psychic development retreats, and I teach them in Sedona because there is no better place in the world so far that I've seen. But mind you, I'm going to go check out Ireland and England this summer, see what the energy there is like. Not going to go too close there. Anyways, when I do my retreats, um, I take people to the Grand Canyon. Uh, we stay in beautiful, beautiful, huge, uh, like mini mansions in Sedona. And both of the places that we stay, there are two houses that are side by side, huge houses that have a pool, that have a hot tub, and we do everything from. Uh, I have a little connection with the Hopi tribe that is just outside of Sedona, and I get them to hand make all of us drums, and then we get to spend the afternoon painting our drums and then activating them around a fire at night. Um, it's a lot of fun. I try to include a lot of stuff that I would like to do in my retreats. You know, if I had the perfect retreat, what would that look like? And then I try to build it from there. So I'm going to get back to doing my Sedona retreats now that um, now that the U.S. has their gates open. I think part of my soul belongs here. This place is so majestic. Beth, don't go back to China. Dub. We'll keep you here in the U.S. Oh, I would love to stay here. I can't stress that enough. First thing I notice, y'all drive awesome. You drive really fast, and I can keep up with you. In Canada, we drive really slow, and we're jerks about it in Canada. But in the US, yeah, you guys are fun drivers down here. Go a lot faster than in Canada, that's for sure. And very, very, very kind people. Um, but you know, Sedona is a hub. It's a mecca for spirituality. And I think it's the vortexes, really, honestly, because my body buzzes like crazy when I go there. And it's super easy to activate people in Sedona. So I think my soul needed a little bit of a activation myself, um, since I haven't been here in 3 years. So my son and I decided to road trip it up here for our birthdays. And yeah, you know what? I'm in the Grand Canyon and I'm seeing a bunch of vortex trees here too. So I wish I had my dowsing rods with me and give you the energy demonstration of how to see where the vortexes are. Okay, here's another point, you guys. Here we go. Check this out. I won't get too close, but wowzers. Yeah, looks like a pretty big drop down there. We'll keep going. We'll keep walking. So, I hear Alberta is still on fire, and I heard that WestJet pilots are going on strike, and they're canceling flights. So that's okay. At least I got out of China. And if they decide to strand me here for another week, I think I'm okay with that. So, oh yeah, that's a big drop. We won't stand there. It is just beautiful. If you've never been to the Grand Canyon or Sedona, I really suggest you put that on your bucket list. And okay, so here's the thing. I'm trying to practice what I preach. And I have been saying all year, get your bucket list stuff done. Do whatever your soul is calling you to do. Don't put it off anymore. 2023, 2024, knock some stuff off your list. Honestly, do what you got to do to make it happen, and focus on, what ignites me. And do more of that, because 2023, 2024 feel like clear years where we will still be allowed, to travel and do whatever. Um, but 2025 doesn't feel good. I don't want to say too much further about that. But all I know is, if you got bucket list stuff that you really want to um, do it within these next 2 years. Don't wait, because the energy of 2025 doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel good. And I think that what I'm picking up, it feels global. Um, it doesn't just feel like it's going to affect me. It feels like it's going to affect everybody. So yeah, so get your stuff done. Do what you want to do. Okay, here's another one. You guys, check this out. Ooh, let's see this drop. Oh, wow. There you go. Feel that peace. Pure peace all around. I can literally feel waves of peace floating through me. And so, whoever's watching this, just take a nice, big, deep breath with me and connect with that peace in this moment. Bring your awareness to your body and just allow all tension to melt away. We only have this moment, this now moment. Hi, Takia. How are you? Thanks for joining all the way in from Japan. Um, oh, by the way, when I was saying about this now moment, it reminded me of a movie that I just watched on, I think it was Amazon Prime, I think it's called Everywhere, Everything, All at Once, or else it's called Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. You guys, it's a mind bender. You have to watch it. If you understand interdimensional travel or interdimensional realities, then this movie is for you. It was really good. Um, I had to watch it twice to make sure that I understood all of it. And it's interesting because even when I watched it the second time, I got more out of it even than the first time. It's pretty mind blown. I'm still thinking about it 3 days later. So definitely watch that movie. That's a gooder. Okay, I got another viewpoint for you guys. Watch this. There's no guardrail, so I'm gonna be very careful. Look at that. And you know what's crazy? That tree, the last time I was here, I recognize that tree. There was this huge raven sitting on it. And I was here with my group with my Sedona retreat. And one of my clients, who became a very dear friend, um, she's passed away now a couple of years ago. And I have a photo of her standing right here, and that tree is in the background. And yeah, interesting. I could feel Millie with me, and I could hear her whispering in my ear, "That's our tree. That's our tree." Isn't that amazing? Orsi from Hungary. Oh, wow. I wonder, I've never seen what Hungary looks like. Um, and that's the beautiful thing about the internet, where we can view through each other's eyes. Like, you guys, this is what I'm seeing in live right now. And wherever you are, whether you're behind your computer or watching this on your phone, you're seeing through my eyes right now. And I think, what a blessing that is, that we take this stuff for granted. We really, really do. Um, but I think especially over the pandemic, it just goes to show how small the world really is and how truly connected we all are. Um, one of the things that, I don't know, I would say over the last 4 to 6 months, um, I've kind of downloaded is threads of time. I can clearly see how everything is connected. And when I do a reading on a person, I guess I am going into their Akashic record, but I can actually see how important the most random um, chance meeting is. Nothing's random. Nothing's random. And everything is the choice that we are making in this moment. So if we're making the greatest choices that we can embody in this timeline, that's where we're going to really see ourselves become master creators and really sink into who we are and what we're here to create, right? So the greatest thing that you can do is call in that thread, um, that energy that connects you to your greatest timeline, to your highest potential of what you can create in this world, because this world needs us. It needs us to understand who we are on a core level. And we can't do that if we're disconnected from our mind, body, soul. So let's talk about that for a second, because there's a lot of disconnection that's happening, in the world today. Um, if we don't know who we are, if we are very confused about who we are, it's like static interference in our program. It's if think of it this way. We are like radio stations sending and receiving signals all day long, right? And if we don't know who we are, it's like static and the transmission can't be heard. And you feel like you can't hear the music anymore, right? So if we want to hear the music of our soul, we have to be connected mind, body, soul. And we have to recognize that we are mind, body, soul, and feed ourselves on all three levels. Um, and I think that there's a lot of that disconnect that's happening right now. Um, you know, and it's crazy how much the media wants people to not know who they are. Hollywood is the worst for disconnection. So careful what you're watching. Careful what you're listening to, with the music. Like I've said before, if you get a song stuck in your head, whose story are you vibrating with? Whose story are your cells vibrating with? Is it someone's breakup song? Is it someone's anger song? You know, um, it's so important that we really protect our senses and get back to nature, get back to, connecting with why we're here. I just wanted to show you guys really quick, in case you missed. I had a live video on Facebook yesterday. Forgot to do one on YouTube. So I'll show you guys what vortex wood looks like. Um, so this, you can see the spiral formation in this wood. This was growing in the energy of a vortex, not necessarily a tight vortex, because the swirl is, I've seen tighter ones, but you can definitely see the swirl in this. And so what you're supposed to do, if you find a tree that is growing in a vortex, any plants or anything will literally start to grow in the spiral formation of the direction of which way the vortex is spinning. And so what you're supposed to do is take both hands. I got my phone in my hand, so I can't do both. Ooh, I can feel this even from out here. I can feel this tree. So even though it looks dead, it's definitely not. It's still vibrating. But what you're supposed to do is place both hands on the tree and connect with the energy of it using your body as the conduit. So when you put both hands on anything, you are literally absorbing the energy of what you're connecting with. And so using both hands, if you're psychic or a remote viewer, you can literally pick up the story of what this tree has seen, because every living sentient thing on this earth will absorb the story of what they see and what they hear, everything around it. It'll absorb the story. So if you connect with it, you can actually pick up what has happened in this area of the tree. So where this comes in handy is something like a missing person case. You know, this is where projecting consciousness comes into play. Um, and I don't know how many of you guys know that that stuff's real, but it's absolutely real. Don't knock it till you try it. Like I said, we are so much more than our physical bodies, but you can actually merge your consciousness with the energy of a tree and be able to see and read the imprint of anything that tree anything that's happened around that tree. It's the same thing with the consciousness of an eagle or a bird that's flying in the area. um, you can literally project your consciousness into that bird and see through that animal's eyes. So it's just a matter of knowing what, oops, sorry, getting low on the battery. Anyways, it's just a matter of knowing what you're doing and knowing how to do it. Everything is vibrational energy. And if you can match your frequency, your consciousness and your frequency to that of the bird or of the tree, you'll start to see it. You'll start to be able to pick up the matrix and the energy of and the story of what's happened in that area. So it's definitely a really useful remote viewing tool in my toolbox. I think I showed you guys that point. Gotta find my son. Anyways, I think that I think the world is shifting, and I think a lot more people will be looking into this stuff. And when you do, that's when your life really changes. It really, really does in the most delicious ways. So delve into your spirituality. Now is the time. And like I said, if you didn't hear me at the beginning, now is the time to get your stuff done. Don't procrastinate. 2023, 2024, get her done, because I don't trust 2025. So just thought I would mention that to you guys again. Oh, here's another beautiful viewpoint. Takia, even from a distance, I can feel the energy. Yes, you're so welcome. My body is buzzing from it. It's just absolutely majestic. I'm going to try. Okay, so if I can, I don't know if I can. I don't know if you guys would see me or not, but I want to come back tonight and do a sky gaze and see what's in the skies. But I don't have a flashlight, and I don't know how crazy that is to do that. But you know what? You only live once, and I do crazy on a daily basis, honest to God. So I think we're going to come back tonight and sit under the stars in the Grand Canyon. Oh, and that's the other thing I'm going to do. So tomorrow we're off to Antelope Canyon, which is another bucket list thing for myself. And I will go live on the tour and show you guys what that is like as well, because it's beyond this world breathtaking. If you've never heard of Antelope Canyon in Arizona, that's the other place you're going to want to look up. Look it up. Wait until you see the pictures of it. It looks out of this world, and that's because it is. So I have a starlight tour in Antelope Canyon tomorrow night, and then in the morning, I have the daytime tour. So I will go live. I'll try and do it. I don't know, like I said, I don't know what you'd see at night, but if I can do it at night, I will, and if not, I'll do it in the morning for the daytime tour. She stars. Hi, Patricia. Thank you for taking us on this journey and insight. I'm heading to the mountains tonight. Oh, Vancouver Island. Beautiful. That definitely put your feet in the ocean. Um, it's got some pretty cool healing waters on the island over there. So definitely soak them up. I'm going to keep giving you the tour. You guys probably don't want to stare at me. Oh, look at that big thing. Can you see that? Can you see that? Look at that. Look at that. Ew. 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 Okay, we're going to leave that alone. Okay. I made it back. Say hi, Joey. You're now in YouTube land. This is my middle son, Joey.
There's a lot of lizards on this tree.
Is there lizards?
Yeah, little guys.
Where?
Yeah, they blend in. Their skin is like identical to these
Oh,
trees.
no way.
Yeah, it's cool. I've been
darn
watching.
it.
There's these two birds. They're gone now, but there's these two birds just playing with each other. Going
Aww.
up, going down.
Aw, how crazy am I to stand on this ledge? It's just a little ledge, but we can do
Little
this. I'm not that crazy.
But
Would you
I
look
love
at
seeing
that?
them.
Thank God.
They're scaring me.
I know. Thank God that there's no sibling who wants to push me off the ledge.
Yeah, thank God.
Check that out. Isn't that amazing? Could do some meditating and some praying while we're here. And just soak up this energy. I heard that Calgary is, or not Calgary, Alberta is still on fire. I will definitely continue to keep our province in my prayers. It's crazy. When we left on the plane 2 days ago, you could barely see 10 feet in front of you. It was so bad. So we got to pray for our province and our firefighters who are stuck out there fighting that right now. So, anyways, I will leave this here. Don't worry, I'm coming back tomorrow. Tomorrow evening is the Antelope Canyon evening tour. Like I said, if I can go live, I will. But if not, I will definitely. Oh, on my birthday, I'm doing the daytime tour on my birthday, so you can spend the tour and my birthday with me. So, anyways, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your evening. Thank you so much for sharing this time and this moment with me. I am forever grateful. I will see you in Antelope Canyon. God bless. Take care.